Hey, good morning, everyone. So today I want to talk about building momentum. What does that mean? What does it mean to build momentum, and how's that useful? So, if you're not familiar with the concept of momentum, it's basically in physics, your inertia. It's your inertia. It's how much inertia you're carrying with you whenever you're doing something. So, if you have a lot of momentum, it means that your trajectory, your velocity, whatever your speed, is naturally going to carry you forward. And so, what that means in life, my analogy for momentum in life, is that if you have been super consistent with something, or you've just been attacking something over and over again repeatedly, then even when you want to make an excuse, you just have all this previous past evidence that shows that you're able to do it, that you can do it, that you should be doing it, and it's going to give you anxiety if you're not doing it. You're not going to be okay if you're taking a break. Like, you have to get it done. So that's momentum. So how can you start to generate that? Because this year for me has really been the year of momentum. I've had to take quite a few tests. I had to take some tests to get into the code boot camp. I had to take the GRE exam. I did the whole code boot camp, lost my job, got a new job, moved to Georgia. Like, a bunch of stuff happened. So none of that stuff would really, you know, I would not really be able to make it through it if it wasn't for the simple things that I do to generate momentum. So for you, that might be making your bed in the morning. It might be keeping your room clean in the morning, or doing some task that you get done, like completing a thing, going from beginning to end on a thing. Because I guess it's just me personally, I think that there's something about finishing things that gives you confidence that you're going to finish other things, even if they seem overwhelming, like long term things. We're talking 5-year things. If every day you're doing those 2-minute things that get things done, like, okay, I made my lunch for the day. All right, I did all the dishes for the day. Okay, I made breakfast for the day. If you're doing those things, they seem trivial, but those little accomplishments later on, you can be like, okay, I did these things, so therefore I can get this other thing done. And I think that that's kind of the key to building momentum. I really do. I think that when you get up and you make progress in something, it gives you this affirmation that, yeah, you're here, you're in the world, and you're doing things, and you're going to finish something. Because I got to tell you, for a long time, it's just like, I didn't think that that stuff was important. So what was happening? It's like, okay, here's this thing that I'm going to do someday. Just like when I'm going to get up and make my bed, just like when I'm going to get up and consistently work out, or just like when I'm going to come home and go for a run. Like all the other days that I say I'm going to do something. And so when you put off those little tasks that you think you're going to maintain someday, you never obtain that ability to maintain those things. What happens is they just slip through your fingers. You live inconsistently. Most of the time, it's disorganized. Every day is different. There's new stresses every day. You're not consistent paying bills. You're not consistent keeping up with friends. You're not consistent with being a good partner. You're just like not consistent in things because you're always telling yourself, "Oh, tomorrow I'll be consistent. Tomorrow I'll take my girlfriend on a date, or tomorrow I'll call my mom." Something like that. And if you're just consistent about it, you gotta worry about it. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. You did it today, and you can be proud of it. And it's more fulfilling. And I think that that's how you really generate momentum. And so what happens once you start getting it? Here's the secret. This is the crazy thing that I started to realize is if you just keep on doing something over and over again, it costs you zero effort to do it. So for me, got this big exam I got to take on Saturday. It cost me zero effort to do it because, oh my gosh, I get up and I do it. I just get up and I come in here and I bust my brain for about an hour, every morning, going over these problems. It's an 8-hour exam. It covers everything in engineering. And I'm going to go take it. And it doesn't cost me anything to get up and study for it. Just like when I took the GRE. So I took the GRE and, I had to get up and just study for it. And I took it once, did horrible. Took it again, fantastic scores, really well. So I think that that's the key is, not giving up. And if you're consistent and you don't do well in something once, then it doesn't matter. It's just a bump on the road because you're in process. You're in the process of doing it, and you have momentum behind you. So it's not like, oh man, I can't believe I didn't do well. I studied like 2 weeks before it, and nah. If you've been doing it for like 3 months, you're like, okay, what's another 2 months to retake it? Not a big deal. So, those are like some examples of where it's kind of come in handy. And I think in coding projects too, for me, that's really been a big thing. Like I'm working on this massive template for freelance work and stuff, and it's so big now. It's so huge. It's such a huge project now, and it's only getting bigger. But when I first started it, there wasn't anything there. It was an empty folder, nothing, no files. Now, it's a huge template with email integration, purchasing, blogging, photo upload, an admin panel, but it came from nothing. So it's through momentum that you can realize what you want, and I think that that's a really important skill. So I guess the practical advice in this is do little things to get started. Okay, do little things to build the mentality, and it's important that you finish them. It's important that when you go for the run, you don't give up halfway, because if you start to cheat, if you start to accept cheating in your life, you start to accept that it's okay to take shortcuts, what happens is it plays out in other things. It's like, okay, well, I'm supposed to be on this diet, but what the hell, I'll take 3 days off. Okay, not a big deal. Yeah, it's kind of is a big deal. Kind of is a big deal when you do that. So don't do shortcuts. Don't do shortcuts. And that's why people who take shortcuts eventually lose, because shortcuts, it just easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. And that's what it comes down to. I love that saying. Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. Get up and do the hard things. Life will be easy. You'll live life on your terms. Make the easy choices. Other people are going to control you. Okay. Well, I think that's it for today, and I hope you enjoy this vlog. And if you like these little tips on practical advice, I'm always putting out a video Monday through Friday. I will say this week I won't be putting out a video, so I'll be attending a funeral, so there won't be any more content for the rest of this week. Thank you.